Ever felt like the day just slipped away and you didn't get half of what you wanted done? Well, today I'm going to share with you some game-changing time management techniques that will turn your busy days into productive ones. No more feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list. Whether you're a student, a professional, or a busy parent, these strategies will work for you. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to take control of your time and accomplish more in less time. So let's dive right in. First up, the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. It states that 80% of your results come from just 20% of your efforts. Imagine that. This rule tells us to focus on what really matters. For example, let's say you're working on a project and you have a million small tasks to do. Instead of getting lost in the details, identify the key 20% of tasks that will give you 80% of the results. For example, if you're creating a presentation, focus on the structure and key points rather than getting bogged down by fonts or colors. By doing this, you'll not only finish faster, but you'll also have a much more impactful result. So, next time you're overwhelmed by tasks, ask yourself, which tasks are the 20% that will get me 80% of the way? Focus on those first. Now let's talk about the Eisenhower Matrix, a method for prioritizing tasks based on urgency and importance. It's simple but incredibly effective. For example, let's say your inbox is filled with emails. Some are urgent, like deadlines, while others are not important, like casual newsletters. The Eisenhower Matrix helps you decide what to tackle first. You divide your tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important. Do these right away, for example, an emergency at work. Not urgent, but important. Schedule these for later, for example, a long-term project. Urgent but not important. Delegate these if you can, for example, answering a low-priority email. Not urgent and not important. Eliminate or ignore these, for example, social media scrolling. Take a look at your to-do list and determine which tasks fall into which quadrant. Tackle the important stuff first and delegate or eliminate the rest. Now let's dive into time blocking. This technique is all about setting aside specific blocks of time for specific tasks. The idea is simple. No multitasking, no distractions. For example, if you have a report to write, block out a solid 2-hour block in your calendar with no interruptions. During that time, all you're doing is writing. No checking emails or social media. Just focus on the task at hand. Use your calendar to create time blocks for work, exercise, meals, and even relaxation. If you're working from home, it can be tempting to switch between tasks, but time blocking will help you stay on track and finish tasks faster. The next tip is the 2-minute rule, and it's simple. If something takes 2 minutes or less to complete, do it right away. For example, let's say you open your email and see a quick request from a coworker, something that will only take a minute. Instead of letting it sit in your inbox, just handle it. Answer that email, make that quick phone call, or send that reminder. Anytime you encounter a task that takes 2 minutes or less, just knock it out immediately. It clears your mind and prevents that nagging feeling of tasks piling up. Next up is taskbatching, a strategy where you group similar tasks together to do them in one go. It helps you stay focused and reduces the mental switching costs between different types of tasks. For example, think about checking your email. If you're checking your inbox every 10 minutes, you're constantly switching gears. Instead, batch it. Set aside 30 minutes to handle all your emails at once. This way, you're not distracted by small tasks throughout the day, and you're more productive. Look at your daily tasks. Can you batch similar tasks together? Maybe batching phone calls, meetings, or errands will help you reduce interruptions and focus better. Here's a big one: the power of saying no. We all get overwhelmed because we take on too much. Saying yes to every request can fill your schedule with unnecessary tasks. The real power lies in saying no to things that don't align with your goals. For example, let's say you're a busy professional, and a colleague asks you to take on a task that isn't important to your main work. It's okay to politely say no. You can say something like, "I'd love to help, but I'm focusing on a specific task right now." Start practicing saying no. Look at your calendar and assess whether you've said yes to things that really don't add value. If they don't, it's time to kindly decline. Finally, let's talk about taking breaks. It may sound counterintuitive, but regular breaks are crucial to staying productive. For example, have you ever worked for hours straight only to find your mind is foggy and you're less productive? That's because our brains need rest. Use techniques like the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 sessions, take a longer break. Set a timer and try the Pomodoro method today. Watch how your focus improves and how much more you can get done in less time. Time management isn't about squeezing more into your day. It's about focusing on what truly matters. From the 80-20 rule to the power of saying no, these tools are here to help you take back control. So which one will you try first? If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more practical tips, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what works for you. Until next time, remember, manage your focus, not just your time.